Yeah. Pull up a chair. We just talk. Yeah. We just chewing the fat, kicking it back. Cap Q, Gregory, DT on the track. If you wanna laugh, if you wanna react, hit play, lean in. We just chewing the fat. Hot takes, headlines, dumb group chat, big world talk.
All right, welcome folks to Chewing the Fat podcast show where we talk about everything and nothing, everything in between, big topics, little topics, heavy topics, light topics. And tonight, per usual, we got my co-host, we got Traveling Greg
tonight.
Yeah, and we have DT.
Yo.
And I don't think we're live on Facebook again for some reason. I
son of a bitch.
That's right. I mean, so sorry, people, if you're on Facebook. I don't know why it's not. I reset it earlier today too.
I'm not going to allow this.
I'm not going to allow this. Mother trucker.
I'm gone.
I'm gone. There he is. Like, I don't get why it's not going on. I'll have to play around with that. But here we are. It's new day, Tuesday. So
it just alerted me you're on Rumble.
There we go. So we're live on Rumble.
I
don't know. Facebook maybe is goofy. I know. There we go. We're live on Rumble.
He's out.
He's out.
Goodbye.
I'll have to troubleshoot that over when I'm in Cleveland. So one of the days I'm up there with you, Laura and I and all of us have to get dinner. And if Tommy wants to come up, we may have our final meeting in person. We can use your camera. We can use your camera, and then my laptop, set everything up so we can have our final meeting up there. But tonight's topic, because I'm traveling, is road trip stories. I figured it's just a fun. We had a couple heavier episodes, the last couple ones.
Can you hear me?
I can hear you.
Okay, you just can't see me now.
I can't see you now.
But we see your Dave Thomas 2.
Yeah.
Weird.
Which is backwards.
But let's I don't have I made actually some of the pudding, so I don't have the bag anymore. But we have sponsors or affiliates. Dubby energy drink. When you're feeling a little dull, get yourself some Dubby. Use the promo code CHEWING, 10%. And we have my Patriot Supply. You know, it's always good to be prepared with some supplies, food. They have food, like food rations. They have like water purification. They have everything you need. The link is in the description of the show. Check that out.
In the bio.
Yep. Always like and subscribe and share it. It helps the channel grow. So we'll give it a second before we get into the stories. I was thinking, I was like, I don't really have any good road trip stories. Like the road trips, I was very young, but I do have, Laura reminded me, I have a couple of good road trip stories for her, just her and I.
I'm going to bounce back.
Baby.
I'm going to bounce back. I'll be right back.
All right. He's going to bounce back.
Okay.
What is going on with Facebook though? That's what I want to know.
Yeah. It's disheartening. We get everything going and then something, like, come on. Now.
I did try. I looked it up before because we weren't going live on Facebook, and it said like the what's it called? The link, the stream key goes like, times out. So you got to redo it and it doesn't work. DT's back. There he is. Ba-boom.
All right.
Yeah, well,
fix it.
I had my I had my tablet out to check it, and it's not working. All right, let's go with.
Do you guys see the Superman symbol backwards as well?
Yeah.
Yeah, so it's like Bizarro Superman.
Oh.
I guess. And the Chief Wahoo, you don't know. Like it looks normal, but
yeah,
unless you're a diehard fan, the thing goes the other way.
That's very true. Very true.
Look at him
Side notes.
tripping everyone up on that.
DT, let's start with you. Do you have a road trip story, a good one?
Well, I mean, I got a teenage. I've been, yeah. We did like a family road trip. I think like right at the 2001, 2002, somewhere in there. 2003 maybe. Somewhere in there. It was early 2000s, but we went. Basically, I went and saw the St. Louis Arch. I've been to the Badlands in North Dakota. We basically went everywhere in a van.
Oh,
So
like one of the conversion vans with the TV?
No TV. It was like the Dodge Caravans that the round ones, you know?
Yeah.
And it was me and my sisters, just Victoria, Michelle, Ann, and me, and John and Mom.
That must have been great.
In the old Dodge Caravan there. And man, we traveled pretty far. I'm trying to remember like the route he took because he had some like it was like a year before he retired, so he wanted to go to Vegas. That was like the big thing. But we were going to go see the Grand Canyon, the Hoover Dam, and all that out there. So we ended up going out there.
Past the Mississippi
and
west of the Mississippi.
It's my favorite state. I still say it to this day is Utah. When we got out to Utah, we pulled over to the side of the road because this one mountain, like the moon was setting and the sun was setting, but we were in between two mountains. It was kind of like a weird, bizarre thing to experience. So I just remember taking a picture from inside the car of what looks like. It looks like the picture looks like the sun, but it's the moon.
Oh, wow.
And so when we stopped and got out, you're breathing this air, and it's like the freshest air I've ever breathed in my life. And that was like one of the best memories I've had from that trip. Of course, there's bad ones, you know.
Yeah.
Being stuck with, you know, you got to have it was one of them, the bench seats, and you have your seatbelt. There's like 3 to a seat.
Yeah.
We had the
bench,
rows.
and you had the 2 captain chairs, right?
Well, this one had the 2 rows of the benches before the captain chairs came. So we had like the, I guess, cheap version or whatever you want to call it. But yeah, that was I don't even want to
country. And that's before that was like right when cell phones were coming out, so you couldn't just sit there and scroll on your phone.
No.
Stare out the window and be bored.
Portable CD players, everybody had their own.
Yeah. Road games.
Music. Yeah, we had, of course,
Spud.
that. How many?
What's Spud?
How many?
You see it livestock.
Oh, okay.
Cows or something.
Trucks we can get honking.
Yeah, that was always good.
Yeah.
How many state license plates we can see? I think on that road trip we got 22.
Nice
license plates. But best memory on that trip was we get to the Grand Canyon, and God, it does something to you out there. It's just awesome. If you've never been there, I recommend, if you have a chance and you have the time to do that with like family members or your loved ones, go. The pictures don't do it justice because it looks like it goes on forever. It's like, how is this thing here on the same continent that I live on? It's crazy. It goes so far down, and then like the different layers of you can see like I forgot what that's called, from the rock in the water.
Yeah, the erosion lines. Yeah.
Oh, that's so cool. And then, but anyways, so there's like this trail you can walk, and then you get pretty close to like the edge, but of course, like you're not at the edge. And as we're going down this like little path, it does a little winding thing. I hear like a soft like rattlesnake, and I hear it like, but it's not like close. And we get to like the edge, or right by the edge is like you turn, but at that turning point, that's where a bunch of people stop. Hey, can you take a picture of us? And behind you is just miles of canyon. So they always stop at this turn, and we're about to come up to that turn, and there's nobody there. And I just remember trying to take a picture because, and I heard this rattlesnake. So, and then nobody's reacting except for me because I'm like, I'm like, does anyone hear that? They're like, hear what? And I'm like, sounds like a rattlesnake, very close. Like, don't move. Like, basically, that's how close we were. And so I was about to take this picture, and they don't want to stay, and they leave. And John walks by, and I'm like, did you see the rattlesnake? And he's like, no. And then he's like, here, let me get that camera. And he takes the camera, and he goes over to the thing and takes a picture. But as he took the picture, he went down. He's like, here you go. And he handed it to me. When we developed the camera, because there were disposables, I was standing in front of it like a foot, and it was like curled up. And so you can't even see it. I somewhere in my stuff, you can see the photo. I still have that one, and it's camouflaged so good.
Crap.
And you can't even see it. I was so scared after that. So that's like one of the most. I don't like snakes, and it never bit me or whatever. But I just don't like snakes.
And your foot was a foot.
It literally was a foot away.
Wow, that's so crazy to find out later. Like, and that would have been like a month or so later, or more. Yeah. Who knows?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, we forgot to develop this. Remember those days too.
He must have seen it and
I have
just
no
thought
idea
it was
what's
funny
on here.
that I'm standing that close. Stay right there. You're good. Let me get a picture. Takes a picture and it's standing there. He comes up, walks over. It's another picture. Oh man.
Well, that was smart of John not to freak you out, because had you bounced around, it could have struck you.
Oh, big time. Yeah.
So smart.
As we're leaving, he was going to try to get, you can take, still to this day, you can take, I think they're called mules, not donkeys, down, and they walk you in a path down there, and you can do the whole spend the night if you'd want, or take the ride back up with it. But nobody wanted to do that. So we spent some time there, and we're coming back to the parking lot. Across the street, there was this helicopter, and it said helicopter rides. John asked, does anyone want to go? Nobody wanted to. And of course, I just wait till my sister's answer. And I'm like, yeah. I'm like, yeah, I wanted to. And my mom wanted to go with me because I'm her only boy, and the helicopter only held the driver and me. And so he's like, yeah, it'll be quick. We'll be right back, and blah, blah, blah. And so I had this camera, and never been in a plane ever in my life. That's the first thing I flew in ever, was a helicopter. And this is the best memory. I still remember it like I'm in it right now. It was clear all the way down, so you could see your feet, but you can also just look all the way down when you're riding over the Grand Canyon. And so that was like even crazier. But because the Colorado River runs into the Grand Canyon, we were able to go to, and I saw the Hoover Dam from up top as well.
That's cool.
And we had to drive over it when we were going through. But I was there first out of the family because I was in the helicopter. So that was like really cool to experience. Just, the camera after that, I couldn't take any pictures. The only pictures I took was a picture of the ground in the helicopter. And I thought I was taking pictures, but I'm young and excited in a helicopter for the first time, not paying attention.
Got one of your shoes. Yeah.
Yeah, but then from there we went right up to Vegas. John, I guess, wanted, and my mom, they like bingo, but they wanted to gamble, and that's what they did. And we stayed at this, it's called the Excalibur. It's still there. It looks like a castle. And in the basement is like the biggest arcade. So that was really cool.
That's super cool.
That's the only time I've been to Vegas. I never gambled or any of that stuff. Whatever you can do out there,
Guys trip.
Yeah, Vegas.
So that was probably the best road trip I've ever been on, and that was with family.
Nice. I've never been to Vegas. Pops has been to Vegas. He went there for like a union conference. With work.
Wow. Dang.
They chose him to go. But yeah, that's Vegas is good. Laura was at the Grand Canyon. She hiked the Grand Canyon. Like it was like a 4-night hike.
Excursion or whatever they call them.
The toughest. What was that? It was a 4-day, 3-night, and she stayed at the bottom. Like she stayed overnight in the bottom, which I guess a lot, like only like 5% go only like 5% go to the bottom. She just said it's like an hour away from the Colorado River. Man,
Dang.
the base of the Colorado River. That's really.
I saw Custer's Last Stand.
Ooh,
That was cool. Battle of the Bulge.
nice. She said it's an insane hike.
Yeah, I can imagine.
Growing up, you had was that the navy blue caravan that you had? Your mom had? Is that what you guys went in? I think it was blue.
Possibly, but I know John always had a silver one.
Maybe it was, yeah, maybe. But they, my dad, I remember, it was a green and white Ford conversion van, like an E350 conversion van.
It had the TV.
It had two
fold
captain's
down.
chair. Yeah, it had the bench that fold down into a bed.
Yeah.
And this is the piece of la resistance, is there was a regular Nintendo in there.
Oh.
So we had road trips like that. I only know, like I was so young. I don't remember a lot of the trips, but I know we went up to the Smoky Mountains, and this can tie into the camping stories. Is we went camping, and I don't know where my dad finds these places, but it's like a logging road, and it was like, oh, here's the natural forest. It's a national park, because it's usually cheaper to camp in national parks than it is state parks. Here's this national forest. Here's this logging road. And he's like, yep, that's where we're camping. Like, it's like not even a campsite. It's not even a campground. It's a logging road we drove down. He's like, oh, I'm almost. And then we get down there, and I remember him talking to Will. Greg, I can't remember if Greg was on this camping trip, but
probably.
We pulled in, and he's like, I remember him talking to Will, saying like,
our brother, yeah,
almost didn't make it through without almost need 4x4 to get out of here, and stuff like that. So it's like that. I remember that road trip.
Something like this. I have a picture up for you, Q.
You got a picture up? You want me to show it now?
Close. Yeah, go ahead.
Let me adjust this. Boop.
Oh, what the?
That's my
not
email.
the right one. That's the wrong one. Okay. Share again.
All right. Are you sure? You ready? I'm looking.
No, not yet. Not yet.
So what the first, which was our meeting, Laura and I, it was like the weekend after we met, we were partying, carrying on. I was supposed to catch a Greyhound from Cleveland to Newark, and I missed it. So she's like, I'm like, I got to get to Jersey by this time. So because I was going out to flying to Lithuania for Tim's wedding, and I missed the bus. So she's like, I'll drive you. So we drove there. We met 2 days prior, and she's like, yeah, I'll drive you. So we drove from Cleveland to Newark, 7 hours or something like that. She dropped me off at the airport.
Okay. No, I got it.
It's probably in your purse.
Where everything is.
There it is. Ours had more stripes, I think.
Yeah, the green was wider stripe.
Yeah.
But it had the bump up here.
Yep.
And it might have even been higher.
You know it's sophisticated when a van has curtains, you know what I mean?
Yeah. A queen size bed back there. And so for me, hunting, we would take this, and
this is the ultimate
I think
road trip
he
vehicle
actually
right there.
We went hunting in this a bunch of times where it's like I'll sleep in a captain's chair, and then Pops would fold out the bed back there. We also took this many, many times to the drive-in.
Oh yeah, the drive-in.
And just bring our chairs.
Are there any of those around anymore?
There's still, yeah.
I know they closed the Memphis one, and I think there was one out in like Elyria or something up north. I don't know. I think there's one in Bradenton or Palmetto here, which is about 40 minutes away.
I think the one in out Mayfield way, like out down Mayfield Road, maybe that's still there.
And we Laura and I joked when we were driving that I think it was the whole state of Pennsylvania, because we were in like traffic. I was like, the whole state of Pennsylvania was under construction because it was miles and miles that we were just sitting in traffic, hanging out. Like we really got,
Yeah.
she, in that car ride, we were, she liked me. Now, not so much.
Yes.
Now, not so much. After that, that's good.
Autorama, Steph says.
Oh, is that's the one in Mayfield or outside that way? Yeah. Thank you, baby.
They, I remember taking a lot of trips in that van, camping. I remember my dad would like do donuts, fishtail in it too in the wintertime.
Yeah.
Then
purposely coming around the turns.
This is a short road trip, but it was a fun one with Laura. Is her and I had a Illyria, I think Steph says.
It's El Raya.
El Raya. Then we had a very crazy night. Dave was there. Very crazy night. We were engaging in winter sports, if you catch my drift. All kinds of other stuff. And like didn't go to bed till like 5 or 6 in the morning. And then her friend Jocelyn calls us, is like, hey, you guys want to go to Put-in-Bay? So like I don't even think we slept.
Oh,
we showered.
Right in. Let's go.
Yeah, we showered and then we drove to Put-in-Bay and we were like jamming out the tunes. This is when she got the Jeep. There was a couple times she had this when we went to New Jersey, she had a Mazda 6, I think. White, sharp. But what's funny is we went out a couple times with you remember Jeff Hasacek?
Yeah.
We went out a couple times with him and she liked to whip and just zoom in the driveway backwards and he like freaked out and I was like I was just sitting there because she's done it like 3 or 4 times. I'm like, that's it, Or I like we were leaving somewhere and I immediately put my seatbelt in. He's like, I should put mine. If he's putting it on, I'm gonna put mine on. Like,
yeah, good call.
Yeah, like it was a fun. It was a while. We were jamming to tunes. I think we took off like part of the Jeep top going to Put-in-Bay, and then we proceeded to continue partying in Put-in-Bay for the weekend. Like, I think it was a night. Oh yeah, and I got there. She just said it. Right when we got there, I got a ticket because I was walking from like the car and coolers to the thing, to the hotel they had, and I had a drink in my hand, and they're like, no, because I thought you could just walk around.
Open container.
Yeah, open container ticket. Or I don't know if I got a ticket. I had to pour it out. I had a warning. Like,
thank goodness.
That was a fun road trip. And
so the other drive-in theater, she said Autorama.
Yeah.
The other
Autorama
one is called Mayfield Road Drive-In Theater, but it's in Chardon, Ohio. So you just keep going on Mayfield, going east. That one is still
really
open.
My ass. It's not going live on Facebook because we got a good followers on Facebook. We got a good.
Yeah. Yes.
And I reset it. Maybe I just didn't. Maybe it timed out because I reset it when I created the stream. I removed it, put it back on, but that was at like 11 o'clock this morning, so it could have timed out. So I'll make sure I do it like right before.
Yeah,
we go live or something like that, or maybe I'll start scheduling the stream a little later.
We'll do it live.
Very interesting. And then what was the last one? The last road trip I have was the road trip from Cleveland to here. I do have one more.
Moving?
Yeah, moving. So I was driving the truck. We bought at Walmart, we bought radios, handheld radios, so that we didn't have to be talking on the phone. So like, oh, you good? Do you need to stop? We used handheld radios.
Walkie-talkies.
Yeah, walkie-talkies. And we talked. We actually stopped. We stopped in Carolina, I can't remember, North or South Carolina, and it was like one of the craziest storms. Like I think we got off the highway because it was so bad. Yeah, and we just
the rain was too heavy.
Yeah, we went.
Can't see.
We went to Wendy's and got it, and then finally it cleared up, and we got back on the highway. But it was a lot of fun. It was an adventure for sure. Some of those the route we took with the hills and stuff like that. Some of those like you probably know, Greg, where they have like the I'm out of control ramp that goes up a hill.
Oh yeah, yep. The runoffs.
Yeah.
Semi runoffs. I never had to use one.
But yeah, well, Steph usually watches on Facebook, but YouTube works. I did put out both. Check it out on Facebook or YouTube, and I put the link. So
yeah,
I should make.
I've been sharing with all my buddies and stuff. YouTube, just find us on YouTube.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna put YouTube as like the main.
Yeah, how many?
Find us anywhere else? We're at 123 now. 123 subscribers on YouTube now, so we're growing.
At least 2 of those are mine from my AT from annual training.
Dave,
huh?
I was like, "Where's your subscribers?"
I don't
know. They're on there.
They probably looked at it and clicked off because of our conversations.
Yeah. What are you gonna do?
Well,
people.
I got them here. They viewed.
Yeah.
They're still on there.
And then that was a good adventure. And then Laura went to go see her dad up north, and she was driving, and somehow the GPS did the most fuel efficient route, and she ended up on this like no street light, or like only the intersections had street lights, 2-way road in the sticks. And she called me. She's like, I have no idea where I am, because when we drive, we're going to stay at a hotel. We're going to drive tomorrow 8.5 hours, stay at a hotel, and then drive the rest the next day. So that she was doing the same thing, and she was driving to her hotel.
Good idea.
And she's like, she called me. She's like, I have no idea where I'm at. Could you please tell me how close I am to the hotel? Because I'm on a 2-way road. She's like, this is where people get murdered.
Yeah. They make movies about this shit.
Yeah. Yeah. It was like nothing. Like it, and then it was like one car and then nothing. And I actually pulled up Google Maps on my tablet and was like guiding her. I was like, all right, you're only 2 miles away. Like, just keep going straight, and then you'll see some lights. You're not far. Like, I was like the eye in the sky.
Yeah.
Guiding her.
The guy in the chair.
Yeah. Yeah, but it was awesome. Like, yeah, there's nothing on this road. Like, if I break down right now, I'm probably going to get murdered. Like, it was.
Do not stop at the hotel that says no vacancies.
Yeah.
Keep going.
Yeah. Like, I'm in a horror movie right now.
There's a closed gas station right outside with a mechanic that walks out. Hey, how can I help you? In overalls? Nope. No, you hit the gas.
Steph says, did you book Bates Motel? Right? No, once she got there, it was a big city, lights, everything, but it was like she was in a dead zone.
Yeah, geez. How did you? Okay, so she had no way to navigate, but she could talk to you at least.
She didn't know, like,
she just wanted, because it's so dark.
Yeah, it's so dark.
Okay,
it's like it was
I
like
can't see civilian.
Yeah.
I can't see civilizations.
Yeah,
cities are null and void here.
What? Yeah, like it took like Route 10 and then looped her around. And came in like
Laura, you texted in like all our wives. Come on now. But Route 10, go ahead.
Yeah, and it like instead of taking the highway, like she could have stayed on the highway, but it took her out and around. It was trying to get her.
Sometimes it's not better.
Oh, that's right. Well, why don't you log on and you can tell your story? Then on her way back, something with the radiator hose popped, busted. So she pulled into some Amarak station or something like that. And
Amoco.
yeah, got it fixed. She got it fixed up north. And then she was on her way down here and it started leaking. So she pulled in and the guy put a new clamp on it and it was fine. Like, I think the guy did it for free. He's like, oh, I had a clamp. I just helped her out. And then that was that.
Steph would have to say this part, but something similar with the old Silhouette minivan that she had. He was down there in Texas in Kentucky, Fort Campbell, Kentucky, and she had to do something. I think it was a
Steph, what was it? Comment in.
heat something overheating. Was it what's like a thermostat maybe? And it might have been even more. I don't remember. I kind of remember. But yeah, I was like, oh, geez, like she's just trying to visit, and then now she got to drive back, and
we just
thing breaks down.
Change and made sure everything was aired up and
check all the fluids levels. Yeah,
thermostat. That's what she said.
It was okay.
All right, Greg, what do you got? You got some good road. You got to have some good road trip stories.
All right, going back to. We'll start earliest memory of a road trip is driving out to California. My dad, my mom are still together. So early 83 or so. I'm about 5, William 4, then oldest sister 10, next sister 9. Car full of people, the whole house. The whole family's moving.
Animals.
Cat. So Pandora, if you remember her, was on this ride. And I think only Pandora. I don't remember anything else.
What vehicle?
So it was a Chevy Caprice wagon.
I see you have it pulled up here. You want me to pull up your screen?
Go ahead. So the kids in the back there, that was William and I just hanging out the back. And then hold on, I'll go over.
What a great vehicle. They should bring those back.
Look at that. Look at this way back seat.
Yeah.
This was the stuff. You would call this on the way. Shotgun? Way back seat. That was what people called. That's what kids called.
Oh, you
so they had this is totally never saw that. Maybe this one.
That's a good one.
This is more like it, but the seat was smaller. Like
Pops had a AMC wagon that was green.
An Eagle AMC.
Yeah.
That thing was badass. That four-wheel drive was like a Subaru four-wheel drive now.
Yeah.
Like I think Subaru stole their four-wheel drive like ratios to wheel whatever ratios.
Marvel 6282. I really enjoying your live streams. Your talent generally stands out. Well, thank you so much.
Awesome. Well, this is our new time. So Tuesdays, we're going to do it Tuesday evenings, 8:30. Come check us out every Tuesday. So one of us or all of us will be on.
Yeah. If you're up for it, we could talk on Discord sometime. I do open up the lines here. Username is Rosalinda536. I'll have to check it out. We do have I'm not on there very often. There is a Chewing the Fat Discord, but we do open up the lines here sometimes, and I think maybe we'll do it tonight. See if we get any callers calling in for a road trip story.
Yeah, for sure.
But yeah, thank you for watching. Thank you for. And I think she became a follower too. So thank you so much.
Yeah.
And if you can go to the YouTube stream and like it and subscribe as well, that helps the channel as well.
Is it Marvel? Like you're a Marvel fan of, Spider-Man, all that, Thor, Avengers, Iron Man, or does it mean something else? Just curious. And DC, I'm born the same year this first original movie came out, but I am a Marvel fan as well.
Yeah. You're more of a DC fan. We had that discussion.
Yeah,
on
if
one of
I
the
had
previous
to.
shows. Obviously, Superman.
Yeah.
I did see a trailer for Clayface, and that does look really good.
Yeah, right.
Like it looks like that's what I like, the dark verse, like the more gritty kind of realism.
Yeah, that's why the newer Batman was actually pretty good, despite all the what's his name? Patterson.
Yeah, I like that one.
Yeah, Robert Patterson.
Yeah,
yeah.
I like that one. The thing I'm looking forward to though is Dune 3. That's my looking forward to. I think it comes out in like June or July,
or some might call it Drune. Yeah.
So California, all the animals. Any mishaps on that trip? Any debacles?
So talking about that, back to that. I remember, like, I have a brother. I'm 5, maybe almost 6 or so, and he's 4, and it's sibling rivalry, like, for sure, right?
Yeah,
grabbing each other's toys, playing whatever, that kind of thing, right? And we're in the way back. So there was a Switch at some point, like,
this was in the 80s. There was a Switch, a Nintendo Switch.
Yeah, we were playing it on the Switch. There was a Switch in seating arrangements. So, like, Marcella or Gaynell wanted to be in the way back. So, I'll switch. I'll be up front for a while. William stays in the back. Well, in retaliation of something that happened 100, 200, 500 miles ago, because we're driving from Ohio to California, he turns around, reaches over, grabs a handful of hair, and just pulls it. Just yanks my hair out. Like, and so it seemed out of nowhere, in the situation, because we get down the road, we're on, had done the Switch for a few hours, and all of a sudden, he pulled my hair out. I remember that. I remember the traveling rule was you couldn't have your window down more than this. And so I remember, like, several times, whether it was mom or my dad going, nope, that's far enough, to the sisters. Because the boys didn't touch the windows, and they were, I'm pretty sure they were crank windows. So, like, that's enough. And it was because the cat could get out. Cat could just jump out, like, randomly want to go to the bathroom or something, and just jump right out the window.
Or see or smell something that it wants to investigate.
Yeah. And so there's that. Then go a little bit forward in time. My dad, then we would travel to Florida or travel to West Virginia. On the way to or not West Virginia, Virginia. My grandparents lived there in Big Stone Gap, Virginia. Traveling down there was a Burger King that had a huge play place in there, like McDonald's was play place. So whatever they called it, Kid Zone, I don't remember.
Yeah,
but it was huge. Like, it was a whole nother half of the building. It went up like
with
two stories
slide,
worth. All kinds of fun stuff. The rides, like the little, you put your quarter in and ride the carousel or ride the whatever it was all free. You just press a button, get on there. So we would go there every time we visited. And a lot of times we went there for Easter. So we go there for Easter. And then, so at this point, I'm like, I guess 9-ish. So that was awesome to stop in this place. And I think it was outside of, like, somewhere in Kentucky. Not even sure. Like, outside of Frankfurt or something. Who knows? And then, and I think my dad, like, went the wrong way and found it. And so we had to always go the wrong way to hit this Burger King. We'd have lunch and play for an hour or so. All right, we got to get going. We got to get there before dark or whatever.
Yeah.
One time we were traveling, I couldn't tell you, maybe Pennsylvania, some cousins or something. And we hit this rest area. And at the same time, it was a school of school agers, grade schoolers, like on a trip. And so I go to the bathroom, we all goofing around, we run around the rest stop for a while. On my way back out to the car, this teacher stops me. She's like, Jimmy, get on the bus. We're waiting for you.
Oh, shit.
And I'm like, I'm not Jimmy. They're like, haha, real funny. Let's go. And would not listen to me. I'm like, no. My dad's over there in the Chevy. Like, no. Like, come on, let's go. And she's like taking my arm and pulling me to the bus. And thankfully, from a distance, my dad saw this going on, like somebody taking me, stealing me. And he's like, Gregory, what's going on? And I go, that's my dad. Like I almost went on the bus down the road.
You almost had a completely different life.
Yeah, that's it. Wherever you guys are going.
Imagine the shock of those parents when they have two Jimmys.
Yeah. Or where is Jimmy? Because Jimmy, I'm on the bus. They counted heads.
Yeah.
All right, we got everybody.
That's not Jimmy.
Real.
Yeah, I've been trying to tell you. I
remember.
Gregory.
Traveling Greg.
Yeah, I'm traveling Greg. Oh, that's funny.
Yeah, and she was
a little scary too, like,
oh my gosh, I started like freaking out and I was trying to get away. Like she grabbed my arm. This is not okay, Jimmy. This is not
oh my
becoming behavior. And she was saying things like that. And I'm like, my name is Gregory. My name is Gregory. And maybe my dad heard me. Like,
yeah,
Gregory, what is going on? Hey, what are you doing with my son?
Yeah.
Oh my gosh, he looks just like, and that kid, we had similar shirts on, like almost identical shirts.
Oh,
like,
yeah.
You shop at Kmart, whatever.
Yeah.
And
could have been the same shirt.
And
Kmart.
like
what a great
we're leaving or whatever, and then look back at the bus, and this other teacher's like, I got Jimmy right here. Like, oh, Jimmy's on the bus or whatever. Oh my gosh. And that's the last thing that led us to that was the teacher was like, oh, I'm so sorry they have the same shirt. They look so similar. So like,
yeah.
I thought I was a liar.
My goodness. I know.
That was, yeah.
Maybe Laura will call. And I know Laura and her dad, like her family would drive down because that's the reason we live in Sarasota is because she vacationed here since she was 8 with her grandparents, and they would drive down and they're like, so this will lead into the next question. What's your go-to road trip snacks? Because they would stop at Arby's, and at the time they had the 5 for $5. So they would spend $10 and get sandwich, Arby's roast beef sandwiches, and that would be their road snacks. We've just bought the peanut butter pretzel bites. That's one of them. And then we'll just have water.
In the big tub?
No, just the Aldi. We went to Aldi and got a little bag for a reasonable price. The big jug's like $36 now.
Oh, yeah. That's nice.
I bet you there were some things, where were we at? Walmart. And they were like, I'm like, holy crap. Like, why is this so expensive? Like before, if we're going to a little sidebar, Walmart used to be like the affordable option. So I was looking, I just bought new shampoo and conditioner, or shampoo and body wash. And the difference between Walmart and Target was like 4 cents. Like it used to be dollars, like Target used to be the bougie place to go. Like things were expensive at Target. Now Walmart is just as expensive as Target.
Yeah. Steph was just talking about it. Just like, yeah, the people still think because they don't go anywhere else.
Yeah.
Like you just did. You're like,
Yeah.
holy crap. It's
You can
the
say shit,
88.
it's okay.
It ends in 88 cents. So it's still a trick.
Yeah.
It still works.
Well, now somebody said, I think Laura was watching something that Walmart is working on. Like you go to Best Buy, how they have the little screens with the price on it. The little they're going to do that at Walmart.
Oh yeah, the
so
little
they
digital screens.
Yeah, so they can change prices in real time, or
Yeah.
change them in real time, and then with the whole social credit score, that they can change prices according to you. Like
Whoa.
you would have a different price than Dave has a different price, depending on your status and this and that.
And what
that's
stops
allegedly-
me from sending someone with a lower, so I get the better deal in there?
I guess you'd have to know them. I don't know.
That's what I'm saying. Like, that's what's going to happen. People find a way. Everyone, they'll find a way. So,
Oh,
so that's
Target
like
has that. The electronic price tags.
readout. Yeah. Readout.
But yeah, that's so Gregory, what's your go-to road trip snacks?
Probably just like pretzels or something like that. Yeah, I don't know. I guess ask Steph. I'm a horrible snacker. Like, not in a bad way. Like, I don't snack. I just don't.
You just don't. Yeah, you just.
I'll
don't
just
snack.
wait till dinner. Yeah. Drinks.
But you're a road tripping, so I guess, Dave, what's your go-to road trip snacks? We got no sound, Dave.
Test.
There we go.
Test.
You got it.
I always did beef jerky.
Ooh, that's good. We did get some beef jerky. Wagyu beef.
Especially if you're like out, like once you get out of the state, it's like we'll stop when we get out somewhere, closer to the hotel, but we still got like a couple hours to drive.
Yeah.
Somewhere like that, we'll stop. We're not going to get lunch. We're going to get a snack, and then we'll eat dinner when we get to the hotel. And I think Kohl's was the first one to have those digital signs. They've had those for years.
Oh, right. Maybe Cool Ranch Doritos. That's a good one.
Well, that Steph commented Doritos Monster Beef Jerky.
Yep.
That's a good one. We got Sun
Cool
Chips,
Ranch.
beef, Wagyu beef sticks, and those peanut butter pretzels. So then this goes to the question I thought of. Are you a hotel stayer over one night? I guess it depends on the length of trip too, or are you straight through?
With the family and whatnots, it's pick the halfway point, get a hotel. That's what we did every time going to Florida. So figure out, halfway, whatever, which is nice, and pick a hotel where free breakfast.
Ooh, yeah.
So that saved us a little bit. So Holiday Inn Expresses, Holiday Inn, they have a good breakfast, actual eggs and sausage, bacon. Get up, eat, pack the car back up, back on the road to plan it out to be there for the evening for dinner.
Walmart will have digital price tags before tap to pay. Prior to yours, all messed up. Well, they have the tap to pay, but you have to use the app. They have their own version of it, because I didn't know this before I learned about the Walmart, that the tap to pay is like Apple, proprietary information or property, that it's theirs, and Walmart doesn't want to pay Apple for it.
Really? Because Sam's, I think Sam's, which is the same company, they do it, and it's really just a program on the Verifone, whichever. What's she say?
Point of contact or point of sale machine. We would drive straight through most of the time. It wasn't until you hit 40 where we would stay midway. We just realized how exhausted we were when we would go straight through, and that's what Laura.
A day of recovery.
Yeah, because I said, well, I'll drive half, you drive half, or We can split it up into quarters. Like I'll drive 4 hours and you know, she's like, no, I don't want to go there. I don't want to be there tired. We're going to stay at a hotel and she pays for it. So I don't care.
I think the second part of that is 40 is we couldn't afford to a hotel like
Before
when
40,
I was younger. Yeah,
now I have some
think so.
savings, you know, I've got my financials in order.
We budget a little better and matured and like, okay, you know, and figuring out exactly what she said is we kind of realized like that first day is like everybody's dead tired and nobody's in a good mood.
And then, but you're expected to participate in because you're now there and they're like, oh, I'm so happy to see you. And you're like, I just want to fucking rest.
And
then you go like, all right, I'll have another monster then, I guess.
Yeah, here we go.
Yeah.
Yeah. Exactly.
Dave, what are you? Are you a straight through guy?
I mean, it depends on what the trip was, but no, I mean, we would stop off somewhere, drive about, depending on where we were going.
Did you take any road trips in? What did you have? You had the Crown Vic, right? Or the Mercury Town Car? Like
Grand Marquis.
Grand Marquis.
No, I never road tripped on that. The Jeep Cherokee I had when I was in high school, I did a little bit of road trips with that. Like day trips, you know, go down, what is that, Old Man's Cave?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Southern Ohio. I go over to Pittsburgh a bunch of times, little day trips, come back.
Yeah. You know what song came on the radio and Laura was dancing to, and I thought of you. And now that you brought it up, the Cherokee, Van Halen Jump.
Jeez.
So that was a down memory lane. Yeah, we drove Laura and I did a trip in Hawking Hills. That was a lot of fun. But yeah, it's like, you know, just a couple hours. Like the road trips.
Yeah, Dave went with us to Hawking Hills.
I'm talking before that. I was down there a bunch of times too. I'm trying to think of this other road trip. I remember being like 8 years old. I met most of my family. We did a family reunion up at the farm in Wisconsin, and I'm like one of the youngest boys. So my oldest, the other cousin that was like next to me in line, he was like 18. So like I just followed him around, and he got so annoyed with me. But I guess he worked it out to where you know, I'm going to stop following him because I was like, he was ripping this moped, and I'm like, oh man, I want to. And it's I can tell he's tall, the thing's small, and he's just burning this thing. I'm like, I want to take this down because we had the gravel road. I'm going to go really far. And I was like, I just want to burn and then come back over here and just do a donut real quick. And that's all I wanted to do. And they're like, well, this is the clutch. This is what you need to do. This is how you slow down. And what do you think I did? First time.
Just full throttle.
I'm on it. I got 1 foot down, and all I have to do is put my foot up, and they showed me how to do it. Yeah, went straight into the fence.
Oh, jeez. Damn it, Dave.
Well, I mean, he did that. I can guarantee he did that on purpose because I was just following this guy around.
Yeah,
that was the first time I did the shotgun pull clay shooting.
Oh, nice.
They made me do that, and I fell right back on my head.
That's nice.
fell right back. Yeah, ski shooting.
That's hilarious.
Big old long shotgun. Here, try this. Try this. You'll be fine.
12 gauge.
Oh my gosh.
Big old.
That's too funny.
That was a blast. Funny. But then that was the first time I met my grandma before she passed away. I only met her once in my life, and that was at the family reunion. And she did the old school rule, and she don't tell you more than twice. If she has to say the third time,
you're getting hit on the third time.
Third time, you're done. But Mom would tell me when we were going up, she's like, be on your best behavior around my mom. She's very to the point. Like if you're not paying attention and you slip, you're done. That's just it. You're in punishment. So watch yourself, be on your best behavior. I would go out the front door, and then it would go out into like a area where it's kind of like enclosed, and then you have to go out the next door. So it was like a porch, but it was enclosed. And so that door that goes into the house, she would be like, don't in or out, choose one. And she's told me twice. She's like, now you don't get a choice. You're going to have to sit here and watch me cook, but don't get in my way. Like, watch me cook, but don't get in my way. It was like so many things.
Oh, jeez.
So many things. It was like so similar to Mom.
Look at me, but listen to him. You know what I mean?
Yeah, and to hear them.
Stay close, but don't get in my way. Be right by me, but don't get in my way. It's like, follow what I'm doing. Just, yeah. Oh,
so that was fun. That was a fun trip.
That's funny. All right, let's do a little test here. Guys, can you hear this? No?
No.
No.
All right, hold on. All right, try it now.
Yeah.
I hear them ringing.
Nice.
Can you pick up the phone, please?
Yeah. All right, we're going to open up the lines. Let me put the number up. And if you're watching and you want to call in, and call in 941-404-5641 and tell us your road trip story, whatever you want to talk about, road trip. Do either one of you have a bad road trip story?
Well, before that, I wanted to say my most, I guess, revered, greatest memory now of a road trip was with Mom. William had his son Thomas that had SIDS, died, and we had to go up there. So my little S10 pickup, and Mom didn't like. You remember, she did not like the highway.
No,
but it didn't.
You had the red. Is this the red one or the black one?
The black one. Didn't have the red one yet. I don't know. Didn't have the black one. And the black one was extended cab, and the red one or the black one was regular cab, no extra room. So you would have to slide the chair all the way forward, and then you could lean back some.
Yeah.
So Mom's like, I'm gonna try to take a nap. And I go, okay, just pull your chair forward, and it was stick shift and everything. And so we drove all the way up, and it took us like 24 hours, a full day, to get there because of all the just stopping and resting. But Mom wasn't going to drive. Not that she couldn't drive stick shift. She just, not the highway.
Like the highway, yeah.
Nope. So it was just see you in a couple days, which is 24 hours total, but like 2 days worth of, daytime driving. And so that was a lot, but we had a lot of fun. Like, it was just silliness and just goofy, just Mom and I just.
Yeah.
So that's my fondest, absolute fondest road trip memory. That
is a good one.
1,800 miles or whatever it is. Just keep going. Just, pull over. Let's go. Oh, let's check this out. Like, there was a rush to get down there, but it wasn't at the same time.
Yeah.
Like, yeah, we'll get there when we get there.
It was a rush to get down there, but it was also appreciating the ride down there.
We're on our way. We'll get there when we get there. That's
like
how we kind of just did it.
I'll go 5 over the speed limit, center range. I'll get there when I get there. Like, and that's how I am now. Like, I'll get there when I get there. I'm not rushing. Like, it's so, especially here in Florida, it's so funny because they'll rush around you and you'll end up at the light, or you'll end up getting off at the exit, and there they are. Like, you didn't make it that, like, you're shaving, like seconds and possible minutes. Like, it's not like you're getting there an hour before me, or even like 15 or 20, even 15 minutes. You're not saving any kind of time. Like, just listen to the music, drive on.
I have borrowed this from Dave, and I heard him say it, and it rang so true. And I use it with my Joes, my subordinates or whatever, my enlisted fellas when we're doing a convoy or any kind of road trip. I go, listen, you do not have to catch up to it. It'll be there when you get there.
Yeah.
It's stationary. And Dave would say that when somebody would call in late. Oh, I'm sorry. I'm on my way. I'll be there in 5 minutes. No. Get here when you get here.
Yeah.
Where you do not have to catch up to us.
Gas station's right here. It's not going nowhere.
Yep. And so I kind of live by that. We will get there. So what? We could have got up earlier. We could have done this and that. That doesn't mean we have to get in the car and drive like the wheels are going to fall off to get, to cut some of that time.
Stephanie says my favorite road trip was to Chicago with Dave and Greg to see Bert. That's a good one.
That was a good one.
Wrong spelling of Bert, but okay. That's all right. Bert.
That's like Burt Reynolds.
That's Burt Reynolds. We're talking Albert. Bert Kreischer. Bert Kreischer. Yeah, that was awesome. And the funny thing about that was I went on to get tickets when they went on sale to see him in Cleveland. And the site redirected me to the Chicago one. Didn't notice it. Bought them. Done.
I guess we're going to Chicago.
And then when I looked at it, I go, wait, what? What happened? I don't know what happened. Because I clicked on the it was what's that main site? Like
Ticketmaster?
Yeah.
Or Live Nation.
Live Nation. Ticketmaster, I think it was Ticketmaster.
I think Live Nation and Ticketmaster now are owned by the same person.
Yeah.
Which that's a whole crappy rabbit hole.
I think it was Ticketmaster. So yeah, clicked it. Went, found it. It opened. I knew it was on sale. I wanted to get good seats and so on and so forth. Clicked it. It wasn't in there yet. I guess it wasn't like it was too new for it to direct you to the right venue. So it directed me to Chicago. And then I called up and they were like, well, we can't do a refund, but we can hold, you can get anything else at that venue at a later date. So they get you. Like I was stuck. So now call Dave and I'm like, hey dude, you got to get the time off. We're going to Chicago. Do you remember the hotel? It was a Holiday Inn Express, but do you remember it, Dave?
I do.
It was in a high rise.
Yeah.
We were like 12th floor or whatever.
That's pretty cool.
9th floor. I don't know. It was up there.
Yeah, Chicago's a fun city.
That was fun.
That was one of the
You've
other
gone
ones
there
I
a
was
couple times.
Oh yeah, a bunch. That's the part of the day trip. I mean, it takes a minute to get out there, but you're going back like an hour almost. I think it's almost an hour.
Yeah.
So I remember doing that a couple times. The one that
you went with Josh once. I know that. Oh my
gosh, that's the one I was just going to say. You said it started fun, but near the end it was just like we missed the last train going back to my buddy's house, which he's in the suburbs of Chicago. Yeah. So like we were out drinking all night in downtown Chicago. So like we stayed at my buddy's house. We drove in, met him, hung out. We're like, hey, do you want to go downtown? And he's like, no, I don't like going down there. I only go as far as the White Sox, and I don't go north side. And we were going north side. And so, anyways, we're down there doing our thing, and then what's the last train? And it was like, I think 2 or 3 in the morning, and we're trying to get to the train station, and it was like the last one left, and then we were just at the train station waiting till the next morning for us to buy a ticket to get to the drop-off point, to get to the car, to get to my buddy's house. That was awful.
Oh, geez.
That was a long time. Felt like forever, but
Pittsburgh was fun too.
Pittsburgh's always fun. I like Chicago. I've had a bunch of fun in Chicago.
Chicago isn't my kind of town. Chicago.
Careful, they'll pull us.
Yeah, right.
I should try to find the photo because I did the same company that does the Warrior Dash. They
Spartan
put on
Warrior.
No, it's the Warrior Dash is what it was called. The one that I did put on one in the summer in Chicago, And so I went out to the Chicago one, and you ran on the beach on Michigan, on the beach of Lake Michigan for like basically half the race. And I don't know if you ever ran on a beach, but not easy. And it's the summertime. And I was wearing, it was a goofball, dude. And, at the end, you get your beer, but they had a luau party at the end on the beach. So that was the reason why we were doing that.
That's the reward at the end.
Yeah. And I'm wearing this Hawaiian button-down shirt, khaki shorts with like dad shoes.
Nice.
And
New
let's
Balance.
just say khaki shorts and Chicago summer heat. Yeah, not a good combo. That sucked.
All right, we got two people watching. The lines are open. 941-404-5641. Call in.
That trip, I got to go to
tell us
Second
your
City.
road trip stories.
Oh, Second City TV? Like see them
No,
perform?
the theater. Like it's like the Improv in Chicago. It's called Second City, not TV. It's like the Improv. Chris Farley was there. Chris Farley's been there. John Belushi was there. Their pictures are on the wall. Steve Carell's there.
Nice.
In the Chicago one, you could see him. And that was cool. That was fun. That was a way like uppity neighborhood. I didn't know it was like around that kind of like area.
Oh.
It was like very like uppity though. Like I don't even know how to describe it. That's way too. It was way too
uppity.
nice.
Yeah, uppity.
I call it uppity. Whatever.
No, that's a good way to describe it.
Bourgeoisie.
Uppity.
But,
yeah, definitely upper class for sure.
Uppity buppity.
That's I haven't been anywhere. I haven't been west of Mississippi.
The way you said that, though, I haven't been anywhere.
I haven't been anywhere.
Nice stories, guys.
Yeah, nice stories. I didn't go anywhere at any time. I've just
never ever been.
Oh my goodness!
We did a little road trip for Laura's birthday. We crossed the state of Florida and went to Orlando because they have a Halloween theme bar there. They have an Alice in Wonderland theme bar there, or it's Alice in Wonderland upstairs. The ground floor is like 80s arcade. Like
cool.
They have like a Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle. You guys, if you go on my personal Facebook, you can go through the photos and they're there. The album.
I remember when you shared them.
Yeah. The Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles bus.
Yeah.
The van.
That's
you
awesome.
see Scooby-Doo vans everywhere. Like actual people have remodeled vans for Scooby-Doo, not the Ninja Turtles.
Right.
Yeah, not as often.
Sweet.
Not as repeated as people doing the Scooby-Doo.
Yeah. I don't think I've ever seen one. Not even on online or anything.
Oh.
But what else we got, huh? Yeah, this is gonna be fun. We're gonna leave about 6 o'clock tomorrow and head up.
AM or PM?
06.
06. Okay.
We're leaving at 06 and we'll drive. You should check out Cherry Springs in Florida. Last time we drove up, we did take a list of a bunch of these places that we want to go to, and we've gone to none of them.
And I've been nowhere, guys.
Yes, that was clear.
That was understood.
I go to work and I come home.
That's it.
I don't deviate. But yeah,
well, not a road trip, but when I flew from here to Korea for my first duty station, all right,
guys, my alarm's going off.
Yeah, Steph and the girls and everybody dropped me off, and they have to leave me and go, look out the window and watch the plane take off. So as we're sitting there waiting, there's another service member that's coming back from his leave. So I kind of just start talking to him. I'm like, I was, teary-eyed, sad. And we go up to check in, and I was just talking to him or whatever. So we went up there to check in, and the woman said, oh, you friends? You flying together? And I was like, yeah, just like, I don't want to tell the whole thing. Like, I just met him, my family left, whatever. Yeah. She goes, oh, okay, I sent you together. And she takes our tickets and she does some stuff and gives them back. And we're like, D11 and 12. So I'm like, oh, that's cool. So we're walking in, and you know how they have like first class, business class, whatever, then the curtain.
Yeah.
So continue to go, like we're going to where our seats are, and they stop us. And they're like, no, excuse me, sir, you're over here. Like, put us back up in first class. So she upgraded our tickets for the 14-hour flight to be up in first class together. Yeah.
Very nice.
Yeah, that was like a good, like, dang. I mean, I didn't ask for that, but I think she saw my face. I was really sad. I was like, not doing good. So she's like, oh, are you friends? Okay, you sit together. Let me see your tickets. And then had a spot. So yeah, that was cool. They fed us so much, like too much. And then because of the time change, and we got on, it was evening, and this guy comes over and he's like, the drinks first, and then we're taking down orders. So take a look at your menu and stuff, the actual menu. And he goes, what do you want for breakfast? And I'm like,
I just ate dinner. What?
Yeah, we're about to have dinner. What? And he's like, yeah, we just do get it now because it's going to be breakfast. When we get over there. And I was like, oh, they had some kind of gourmet pancakes and whatever. So I had sausage. It was crazy. That was a lot of fun.
When I traveled,
I slept a lot too.
Yeah, I traveled. First time I was on an airplane ever was for Lithuania, and in one day I was on 3 of them. So the big one, it was like a 12-hour flight from Newark to Copenhagen, and I fell asleep, so I had headphones, sort of like I had like Skull Candy ones, and I used to listen to this thunderstorm. It was like an hour long thunderstorm, so it was perfect. It put me out. So I was sleeping with my head pushed against the front there because you can't. I think it was like 4. It was a huge plane. There may have been 5 seats in the middle, like like that big
each side.
So there was a guy sitting next to me, and there was a part in the thunderstorm where a real loud crack of lightning, and it startled me, and then scared the crap out of the guy next to me too because I jumped.
In the audio in your head.
Yeah. So then, but we did get a plate of food. I was like, holy crap, I didn't know, So then went Copenhagen to Norway, and then from Norway with a little pond jumper. This one was like 4. It had an aisle. It had an aisle and 2 seats. Like that was very small. We actually got out on the runway, when I fly to West Virginia from here. I get off on the tarmac right there. It's very small. It is kind of scary coming in because it's like on the top of a mountain. So you're like, and then you're just, it's pretty cool.
That Korea one was like, I'll never experience that again. That was just like the whole, all the elements to put it together. But most recently, flying to Key West with Steph is like really like that's gonna hold a special place forever. And we also did I was just about to say that. That's what made me think of it. Is just like the plane from the Florida over to Key West into Key West, the little hopper.
Jumper. Yeah.
Pond jumper, yep. Exactly, baby. So that's
the pond jumper planes or whatever always makes me think of the song by the band called When I Paint My Masterpiece. It says we headed to Brussels in a plane so bumpy I almost cried. Like a plane ride so bumpy I almost cried.
Yeah.
Which, in the 70s, look at Leonard Skinner and stuff like that. Planes went down frequently.
Yeah.
Well, what is the other? Well, Buddy Holly.
Yeah.
Rick Valens.
Or not Aaliyah,
Aaliyah.
I think.
Oh,
Yeah, I think she died in a plane crash.
Yeah. You gotta. These stars have to stay like a bus. You know, a bus.
Yeah, there's a lot of them that do it just because of that.
Kobe was a helicopter. Stevie Ray Vaughan was a helicopter. Just keep your feet on the ground.
Stay away.
But yeah, there's some. And Laura and I are 180 different travelers. Like for airplanes, she gets the first boarding. She wants the first row, like all of it. First, because she doesn't want to wait. Where I'm the exact opposite. Like I'll get in the back of the plane. I'll sit there like I'm boarding group D. So they're calling boarding group A. She'll like want to get up like right there and stand in line. I'm like, why are you standing in line? I'm gonna sit here.
Jockey for position.
Yeah. Like, and that's like I've seen some videos on the interwebs about people like the plane lands and people like stand up. Like, what are you standing up for? Like, you still have to wait. Do you see all these are real people? You see these are real people. Like, you're just gonna stand up and stand there for 10 minutes?
Yeah.
Like,
They want to get their bags down.
Plane. I don't care. I get on last. I get on last. I get off last. Like, I'll just sit there. Like, I got nothing to do. Like,
you have to leave the plane. You can no longer be on here.
No.
Okay, thank you.
I'll just get it back. I'll just stay here like a roller coaster. Can you go again? I'll just stay on.
Yeah.
She's got veteran status. She will be boarder first always. She does.
Boarded.
But no, she like ups it even more. Like she wants to be first of the first.
Oh, Q, grab that wheelchair. Let's go and put me in it.
Right? We actually her dad's a little rickety, and we're like, yeah, he doesn't want to. He doesn't want to fly. I'm like, listen, he put you in a wheelchair. You're gonna go right first, right? Skip the line. You're done. You're in the whole time. So it's
you just call my dad rickety? How dare you?
Yeah. But that's I'll wait. I'll board. I don't care if I sit in the back of the plane. I'll sit there. I'll be the last on the plane, or in the last group. I'm not like dead last, but I'll be in, like that way. I'm waiting for like 2 people in front of me, not 20. And then they already put their stuff in the overhead bag. Like that's my. I guess that's another pet peeve. We'll just go to the pet peeve. Like you walk into the plane, right, and then you turn and put your stuff up. Like, no, how about you step in a little bit? Like, what are you putting your stuff there? You're blocking everybody. You know, like, and that's why I go in the back. I don't have to worry about somebody stopping and putting their stuff in right here. I want to get off in the first one.
Exactly.
You're still gonna stand there for 10 minutes, dude. You're gonna stand there in the aisle,
and they got to do all their checks.
Yeah.
We're not taking off for another 25 minutes.
Road trip to Cali next. That'll be fun.
Yeah, that's a plan. That's in the near future. Take Keanu to meet his friend out there.
Whose friend?
Keanu's friend, who he's been a online friend of his for 8 years at least.
Oh wow.
Something like that.
Pen pal, but they don't do that anymore. I guess online pen pal.
Yeah, Ryan.
What are you guys
in California
or music?
Oh, on
a road trip.
It depends. Like music mostly, but it depends on the company because like a road trip with Dave Thomas and Steph and I, we're gonna talk. We're going to have a podcast. We're doing a podcast. Like while we're just chatting,
just put the thing on the stories. Dash.
We could have been doing that. Like, yeah. But, and then if it's just Steph and I, it's radio, we'll chit chat or talk or whatever. And then once she's going to sleep, maybe, put some earbuds in, listen to a podcast.
I thought we switched days so you wouldn't be yawning on the show.
No, I'm tired. Still, I haven't caught up.
Uh,
Had a bunch of running around to do, and then, yeah.
I used to say that too.
I'd say that
Dave,
too if
where
I
you at,
were.
music or podcast, depending on the trip.
Huh?
You for your road trips, are you jamming the tunes, or are you listening to a podcast?
Yeah, it's all strictly music. Used to do, back in the day, you make a CD.
Oh yeah. Don't lie,
Now-
I'm napping the whole way. I'm a passenger princess.
Now it's a playlist, or ask everybody what song they want and queue it up in the list, and just keep going and build a list out that way.
That's a good idea. We listened to, and I wonder his name. He hasn't. I thought I was subscribed. He was like a storyteller, whether the stories are real or not. But he was like, there were like spooky stories where we went into this town and we went here, we met this thing, and then there was like a funeral going on, and like, what's going on, and it's like spooky stories that he was like the one was the staircase, it's like a staircase, the urban legend. I guess that's what he does, like a urban legend, like a staircase in the middle of the woods, and somebody like touched the stairs, and he's like, you don't never touch the stairs, like, and he touched him, and he's like, what happened? I was like seeing a vision. He's like, you were like seizing out. I can't remember his name, but yeah, he was a good story. We listened to, they were videos, so she watched the video and I just listened to the audio as we're driving, but we listened to that. So we'll probably do a little bit of mix this road trip. I think I already looked. It's like there's a road trip playlist on YouTube Music that we'll probably listen to. That's like a good blend between her taste and my taste in music. And then we'll put on a podcast, maybe, Sean, something long, Sean Ryan, talk about something interesting there. Steph says, Dave, remember when you drove the Sorrento driving back from Sheridan, Illinois, jamming to Perfect by One Direction?
Oh, jeez.
Oh man.
Jeez.
What a memory that is.
Oh, well, it
Sheridan,
is.
Illinois was where we had our Holiday Inn Vacations resort was out there, and it was a pretty good one. A golf course there.
Yeah, little
course.
small golf course, nothing too
Executive
crazy.
course.
Yep. Yeah, really just jump on any hole.
That's good.
It's fun.
All right.
It was fun.
I'm going to shut down the lines here. We're going to wrap it. We're going to go into the wrap up. Greg, you got your fun facts?
I have a few. I just have a few driving related stuff to share. So let me move this so I can read this whole thing. So a lot know this, maybe some don't. Glad to share it. The interstate highway system officially started on June 29, 1956, when President Dwight D. Eisenhower signed the Federal Aid Highway Act into law. The first project under the new act, a 13.3 mile stretch of what is now I-44 in Laclede County, Missouri, began shortly after 10 a.m. on that exact same day. A few weeks later, on August 31st, 1956, the first groundbreaking for an official stretch of the interstate network took place outside Topeka, Kansas. And then it probably says this somewhere down here. He had visited Germany, the Autobahn, and was like, I want to do that.
I do remember
Came back
seeing that somewhere, that he went over there and saw this. He's like, why don't we have this in the United States?
Let's make it. And then another fun fact about interstates, if you don't know this, it might help you your next, what was that?
You did that after seeing the A, which I would
The
imagine
Autobahn.
Yeah.
Yep. And so then when you're on the interstate, if you look at the mile markers, they are matched up and line up with the exits. So mile marker, 15 is exit 15 right here, Ridge Road on 480. And then, 71, 70, 71 south. And then when you get
that's cool.
When you get into the new state, it starts over. But it goes from south to north. So let me see. There isn't a single year in which this happened. It was a gradual transition. The Federal Highway Administration established the guideline in 1970. Many Western and Midwestern states adopted mile-based exit numbering decades ago, while several Eastern states held on to sequential numbering until relatively recently. So you're going down the road and like whatever, 1, 2, 3, they just exit, but it could be 10 miles apart. So exit 2 is at mile marker 10.
Oh,
so you have no way to know what the distance between the next exit is or how far you got to go. But on the map, if you knew you're getting off at exit and the little indicator says the exit, you could look at the mile marker and go, oh, we have 30 more miles. Easy enough. So it made it way better for travel. And then just this my little fun fact.
Oh, he wasn't visiting. He fought in the war and saw the Autobahn.
Well, when you're military, you call it all kinds of weird stuff.
Roads. They were initially built to transport military vehicles. Interesting.
And if you wanted to travel on it, you had to pay.
Yeah.
Here's a fun fact about cars. The average car consists of over 30,000 unique parts and spends roughly 95% of its lifetime parked.
Wow.
Yeah.
Interesting.
I thought that was fun.
That was
a fun thing.
Did you do any birthdays or anything today? Or those just car facts?
No, just did that one.
All right. Dave, do you have any off the beaten path stories that we should know of? Or
I was saving them for next week.
Okay.
Because it was a road trip podcast, I wanted to kind of have a little jumble of things that kind of go in different directions.
Okay. All right.
Just be prepared. Tune in. I think if next week we'll do that.
Yeah, next week
I kind of wanted to fit into the podcast, whatever the episode is. So that's why I've been holding.
Next week is camping stories.
Okay.
So I'll be in West Virginia, and hopefully we'll be all right with YouTube, and we can stream there because I know he's out in rural. We may not have as much internet power.
Sure.
But we should be okay. If not, I'll use I have phone service, so I'll see about my hotspot and stuff like that. Running it off my laptop. Yeah. It's gonna be fun. I'm actually excited to have like a remote show
episode.
That'll be fun. So today's verse of the day is Micah 6:8 out of the New King James Version. He has shown you, O man, what is good, and what does the Lord require of you, but to justly, to love mercy, and to walk humbly with your God. There's been last couple days has been a theme of love, and let me pull it up. I'll do a second one here. Not a second one, but I have that the Bible widget. And it gets some good ones. Let me find it. My favorites. And this is actually one of my favorite quotes now is kindness isn't about what they deserve. It's about reflecting who you are in Christ.
Yep.
which I think that's like my favorite thing right now is just it's not you're not being kind because they need it. You're being kind because it's what Christ would do. It's you acting as Christ or the best your best interpretation of how because obviously we're still human. We can't be Christ, but we can be as close to him. Christ like. And
Well,
go ahead.
no,
No, you didn't have anything?
no, I did, but go ahead.
Go ahead.
Your point wasn't done.
No, go ahead. I
Um,
didn't know where I was going with my point. I haven't gone anywhere.
I think our sermon had something relatively to the same about being kind and like, or maybe it wasn't even that. Maybe it was the men's devotional on Hallow. That it was the same thing. Same what you're saying is, it's not because you're gaining anything from it. It's not, and we talked about this on a previous podcast too. It's like, here's a fellow man that I could help.
Yeah.
It does me no harm, and it only helps. It's only because this is what, God is, the Lord or Jesus has said, you do that.
Rick Reviews 1 popped in is what burger place you going to stop at on the road trip? I mean, usually we do the Wendy's. I like Wendy's. Is probably the best.
What's the burger place like? Oh, they don't have that. So I gotta have it since we're here.
Yeah. And he commented something else. Where to go?
I know.
Whenever I rewound my Blockbuster videotapes, I felt like a good human being. Yeah. Please be kind. Rewind, baby. Be kind. Rewind.
Yeah. Jesus would rewind his tapes.
Wendy's is solid. Dave's double. Yeah. DT's double. That's what we call it.
Yeah. If I'm around, because there's not one near here, like it's 30-minute drive at least for a Hardee's.
Ooh.
So if I'm down that way and it's south of us, I'll try to do Hardee's if it happens. I'll pick that. When I was over the road, I'd be like, check in the truck stops for what do they have in there. Are they a Hardee's or a Subway? So if it's a Hardee's, I'm picking that one.
Boom. If there is a Culver's on the way, there you go. Culver's is pretty good.
Not bad.
Freddy's
we have a
Burgers.
Swenson's.
Freddy's.
We have a Swenson's right here now.
Where? Right where?
Ridge and Brook Park.
Frisco Burger is his Hardee's go-to.
Yeah, that's Gainell's. Our sister Gainell's go-to. I like the thick burger.
Ooh, bacon. Did you have closing remarks, or you were just adding on to mine?
No, I was thinking that, and while you were doing your thing, just to have a birthday, just to make sure we get one in there. Phil Mickelson, golfer, 56 today.
Oh, happy birthday, Phil Mickelson. He's a cool. I've shared it with you guys. Him explaining like what he goes through in his shots, and it's like, it's like he's like explaining calculus. Like it's
a lot.
Yeah.
I thought he was older.
Buc-ee's.
By the way. Buc-ee's.
Yeah, that's a whole crazy experience on a road trip. Like when I first came down here, I experienced a Buc-ee's, and it's a city.
It's a mini city.
Yeah, it's insane. It's insane. Dave, your closing remarks.
Yeah, I mean, road trips are fun. Road trips bond. Those interconnectivity relationships that are there and true to the world that you can only find in one vehicle or in one place that exists. So, if you can get out there and enjoy some good travel and get some good life experience, buckle up, or bring some some safety gear. Make sure you have something in the car if something were to happen.
Sweater.
And you're not always going to have connectivity. So if you do break down, you want to make sure you get, road flares and things like that in the car. So yeah, you got to get, Rick reviews. Exactly. Some nunchucks. Exactly.
That's good. Yeah.
So that's all I have is a blanket and nunchucks.
I'm telling you, if somebody's weaving nunchucks at their car, I'm going to drive by. I don't need to stop.
They seem like they're good. All right.
Yeah. They're good.
Yeah, but just have fun, stay safe. It's the summer is here. Travel safe, and I don't know. I guess
travel safe, safe travel.
Travel safe. That's it.
Something my damn eye. Then I say because money is tight these days with everybody. Go camping. Like everybody, and I wouldn't want to. Florida camping sucks. You have to go in like February to go here, but because it actually
mosquitoes alone.
Yeah, but
that's why it's got to be chilly.
There's probably a local campground, 40 minutes. I know there's places in Geneva, in Ohio, and it's it's relatively inexpensive, and that's an experience where you can connect with the drive, and you can go out in the nature and kind of disconnect a little bit. Your phone service isn't as good, so you can't play on it as much. It's a paperweight. I remember when the phone service was garbage, and we had a D battery or a C battery radio, and that was our entertainment. So that's what.
Turn it out.
Yeah, go camping. It's a good disconnect, and get in touch with your natural side out there in the sticks. But Rick reviews, I got here late, but whoever is going, have a blessed, safe trip. Thank you so much.
Just keep an ear out for banjo music.
Yeah, I see that. Right?
Oh, that's awesome.
Yeah.
Freaking, all right.
So
it's a little emoji, a little pig.
Yeah, squirrel.
Even camping has gotten expensive. Yeah, like it's a camp in your backyard. Remember those? You can do camping in your backyard. Take your kid.
Yeah.
It's just getting out of the house, just a little bit of under the stars, or hearing the night noises, the crickets and the night noises, not the banjo night noises, the crickets, the frogs,
Right.
Yeah.
The nature. It's always good.
Catch a lightning bug.
I don't like to pretend to be homeless. You do have a home. It's a tent.
You're not. That's your home. Your temporary home. But very soft and temporary home.
Next week I'll be in West Virginia, so we'll be doing that, and it'll be camping stories. Make sure the snakes.
Yeah.
Make sure you like and subscribe to the channel. It helps it out. Helps it grow. And check out Dubby if you need energy, you're feeling a little down, do Dubby chewing, 10% off. And for camping supplies too, My Patriot Supply. Use the link in the bio or the link in the show and check out that stuff. Good stuff. And we will catch you all in
that. Hey, I didn't close. I just said I did a fun fact. My closing remark, it will be short and sweet. On this road trip that we call life, just remember to live, love, and laugh.
There you go.
And that's it. We all end up at the same place in the end. So live, love, and laugh. And have an awesome week.
In Virginia, LOL. Too funny. He's Rick Reviews in Virginia. Well, thank you for tuning in.
Appreciate it, Rick. Thank you.
Yeah.
And you guys all have a great night. God bless. And we'll catch you on the next one.
Yep. Bye.
See you on the next one, don't you stress. Thanks for tuning in and God bless.